Assalamu alaikum. I came to America at the age of 11 from Bangladesh with my family of 6 for a bright future. By the time I reached America, my parents only had $10 in their pockets. Our humble beginnings did not prevent my parents from sending me to school, but they had no idea what was waiting for me at school, neither did I. I hardly spoke a word of English and was the only one wearing the headscarf, also known as the hijab, in the entire school. I chose to cover up, to obey my Creator, and make a statement about my identity as a Muslim woman, which I held so close to my heart. But I had no idea that a piece of fabric on my head would cause me so much pain for the next several years. I was discriminated both verbally and physically. I was called names such as Batman and Ninja. At one point, students literally kicked me and spit at me, both inside and outside the school. I was so scared I used to enter the school from the boys' entrance instead of the girls. I believe I was the only girl to do so. The lowest point of my discrimination at middle school in the Bronx was not what I went through by my classmate, but rather when my English teacher started to make fun of the way I dressed. As a teacher, he was supposed to protect me and help me boost my confidence. Yet he did the opposite by crushing my self-esteem to the ground. I faced similar situations at high school, but with much more intensity. I still remember the day when a bunch of girls, they were waiting for me outside my classroom just to pull off my hijab. And of course, how can I forget the moment of being surrounded by at least 10 to 15 boys who spit and mocked my hijab. I feel so helpless and terrified. I constantly face the following question: don't you ever dress normal? Constant discrimination continued throughout my high school years. I could have dropped out of my high school, but that was never an option for me. In fact, I graduated on top of my class. I was more terrified when I entered university during the time of 9/11. Being a Muslim in New York City after 9/11 was risky to begin with. On top of that, being a hijabi was a direct sign saying she's a Muslim. I constantly lived in fear as I was called names such as Osama bin Laden and terrorist. And of course, I could never avoid those stares as if I was from a different planet. I even got chased a few times on the street. It was a total nightmare.